23 right now. We are in the heart of the holiday season and all of the good and not so good that comes with it. Christy Howard-Schultz is an Indy Moms Blog contributor and friend of Daybreak. She put together a post about handling the blahs, blues, and stresses that threaten to drag down the fun. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you handling the holidays?
So far so good. Easier said than done.
You've got some hard-won advice, though, and some good thoughts that you put down in the blog. So let's go through some of these. And I like the lead, which is, whatever we're doing, let's be realistic about this.
Right. So you might not do everything on this list, but just kind of moderate your expectations, you know, for yourself, for your family members, for everyone involved. So things change as your family grows, and so just be flexible and open to that. The holidays this year don't have to be exactly like last year. They can be a little bit different, and that's okay. And
it's okay to acknowledge, you know what, I'm having a crummy day, or this isn't going the way I wanted it to, and it's making me frustrated. Feelings are important through all of this.
Right. I mean, it can be a really stressful time of year. There are a lot of demands, and sometimes we miss our loved ones extra at this time. This year, my husband is deployed, and it's really had a cumulative effect by this time of year on me and the kids. People pass away. You miss people that pass away, and that's okay. Just acknowledge it. Sit with it, be okay with it. You don't have to be happy all the time.
And talk to the people in your life about it. Communicate with them.
That's right. So, you know, whatever your plans are for the holidays, make sure that you communicate it ahead of time. That sets you up for not having to break your promises. That sets your loved ones up for knowing what to expect. And sometimes it's hard to do that up front, but that's the easiest way to save everyone's feelings and sanity.
You mentioned those promises. I think we all, at some point in some year, tend to say yes to everything, and you end up breaking promises, which breaks your own heart and frustrates the other person a lot, too. You advise saying no from time to time.
Yes, and actually lots of women in our writers group are writing about this. I think that this is something that people are really allowing themselves the permission to say no, even though you feel the pressure to say yes, because there's just less disappointment and there's more time to do the things that are actually important to you.
And if you actually can surprise somebody and yourself by maybe pulling through something that you didn't expect to, that's not a bad thing either. You also point out it's okay to help each other deal with this. You don't have to do it all by yourself. Reach out a little bit.
So like I said, you might be feeling sad or overwhelmed during this time of year, and I think the key is to ask for the help that you need and seek out community. If you feel lonely, you might feel like, you know, attending a new church or just getting out and seeing the winter lights, and that's something that you should explore.
Will you share with our viewers what you just ordered for yourself?
Yeah, I said I could do a better job at employing some of these techniques, as we all probably could, and you can't do them all, but last night I ordered my sunlight lamp because I think the other thing is this time of year there are just practical concerns. There aren't enough hours in the day, there aren't enough dollars in the bank account, there aren't enough hours of sunlight. And so whatever you can do to alleviate those things and work on that, that helps you get through the season.
Well, we've finally gotten a decent sunny day, but there haven't been enough of them. And a lot of people love those sunlight lamps, so eager to hear how that goes for you.
Yes, I will report back.
You also mentioned in the blog nutrition. I had to banish the rest of our Halloween candy because it was getting the better of me.
Yes, so I think that's a really important thing. You do hear a lot about budgeting at this time of year, but your time, your health, your calories, your exercise, all of that is even more important. So I think setting a budget for that as much as you can is a definite good way to stay healthy and strong throughout the season.
And part of that budget, as you kind of implied there, is a little me time in all of this. The holidays don't have to all be about everybody else.
That is the one that is the much harder one to do, but yeah, but you need to take some time for yourself, not just being alone to cook and clean, but being alone to take a walk, read an article, maybe not a book, but an article, take a hot bath, something that re-energizes you.
These are all good thoughts as we are now in the heart of the holidays. Thanks for sharing them with us. You have a good holidays, and we'll check in with you early next year.
Yeah, you too. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. You can check out more of those thoughts always on Indy Moms Blog. Drew?
I'm ready for